Came so far this road. Looked up, there's still so much left. For Okay. Um. So this is Friday. Okay. Okay. So now you can do this video freely. Mm, this is Euro USD. As you can see, like I was telling you yesterday, that price will come back at this level. Okay. That price has a very high chance of coming back at this level. You see? And we got the indecision daily close. I like this change. I like this change. I can't lie to you. And this is how it starts. These slow rejections. Okay. Ultimately, will now lead to price finding itself at this level. Okay. So, what can you do for today? There is really nothing. It's just Friday. Mm, that's why yesterday I think we only even just made once. Uh, I I wanted to make a video at like 4. Yeah, I wanted to make a video at 4. Uh, why can't I make a video at 4? 4 p.m. Mm, mm. Let me see. I think I made the video at 4. Do you think I made the video yesterday at 4? Check something. See. Uh, so yesterday was the 25th. Wait, wait just a minute to see. Yeah, see. What time is uh what time is 14? What time is 14 during uh yeah, I think I made the video at 4. The video I didn't make was at 8, uh and at 12 and at 8 p.m. again. The first two, because I was trying to update my Wi-Fi. Then the last one. What happens to the last one? The last one, I was doing something very important, and I finished at 9 p.m. So I also wanted to update you at 10, but I just saw these markets are just at the same pace. So that's why I just didn't do anything. But don't worry. Today, since it's the last day, we'll try our best to finish everything. Okay? So now let's continue. As you can see on the 4 hour time frame, the 4 hour is trying to have these high highs, high lows. Yes, quite right. It's still bearish, but just playing with price, you know. Uh, this is the kind of structure we're looking here. Just price uh playing with this kind of structure, you know, trying to find its momentum. Okay. Uh, what I like is that price never broke below this level. Yeah, that's one thing I like. But apart from this, price will be making uh higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. And once we come back here, my brother will enjoy. But if today we can have the daily breaking above this line, it is a very high chance that price won't will retest without the 4 hour ever making a new lower low. Okay? And the good part is if price if price ends up closing above this level like this, then on a Monday we get a bearish close, we still won't be affected, okay? Because for us, all we want is that week, then we'll be looking on that week to see how it closes. So like this pair here, I can't trade it next week, okay? Especially if we don't even break above this which level here? This level here, okay? Because then I know it needs more daily candles to reach this level, and to also not just reach the level, but to give me a sign of price rejecting this OG level here. You see, that's the main reason I can just push this to next week. But I know I already know what I already know the trick and where we are going. You see, that's the good advantage of it. So today we'll just see how price will close, and we can then just determine the move from it. Okay. In this case, I think we are done with Euro USD. Next, we have Euro US. Wow! Oh! Wow! Wow! I like this. I like to see such things, especially when I tell you that this will happen. and then it finally happens. Okay. If you remember very well, I was telling you guys yesterday, yeah, yesterday I was telling you this. I was telling you that, guys, don't worry about this high here. Don't worry. Okay? Even if we have this high, price will still come back there. You see? And the more it makes a high, the greater our what? Our risk will be. Okay? Our risk to reward. Because in this case, I can come out at this level here. You see? Meaning if I was supposed to come out from this level, I can even come out from that level. You see? This means that uh I I I I wanted to see this, even if my expectation was price to start testing. But the only thing is it chose to buy for a few days, you see, just a few days, and then sold for the last 2 days. Okay. So uh this is very nice, and it gives awareness, and it gives confidence to trust your strategy. Okay? Because when everything was way from you, far, far from you, you are just thinking to yourself, this won't also come back. And I told you guys, don't worry, the fight goes, the aggressive will even be when buying. Okay? So in this case, we we just need price to come back here. And I'll observe how the daily close. If the daily can even close below this level here, which was our Monday open here, I can trade this pair next week. Okay. So my advice to you is, in this case, don't feel left out, please. Okay? Don't ever feel left out in these markets. Price will always come back. It will. If it's just a right analysis, it will come back to you. And if it doesn't want to come back to you, it will show you why it doesn't want to come back to you. Okay? Why? In this case, if this doesn't want to happen, on a Monday, we can see a daily what? Close above. What does this mean? A new lower, higher low, higher high. This means that price will then have to retest this level and then buy. You see? And yourself, okay, in this case now, price is no longer interested to this level, you see? But in this case, this shows you that price, regardless of what happened, how far it went up, price will come back at this level. The best example I can give you is USD CAD. Okay? Regardless of how far you've seen this pair go, price will come back at this level here. Because this is the lower, higher low, and this is the higher high. Okay? Price should come back at this level. It's only right it comes back. Okay? And it will even be more certain if price just sells more. Okay? Because if price sells more, it will only mean two things. For price to make a new high, it has to come and take out this high. Then these will all be invalid. See? But in this case, price has to come back here and then continue buying. Okay? Or if it wants, it can come back at this level and then buy more. Okay? It can do that also. Because this is also an OG level. You can see. Mm, but we'll see how price will react. Okay? And then we can make it known, make a conclusion of that. But the most important thing I'm trying to teach you here is that price will always come back where it was supposed to be here. Okay? Uh, NZ Euro. Now we are at what? Euro CHF. In this case also, you can see price has to come back here. Why? Because it has to. That's when this bullish move will make sense. Okay? Not until a new high is made without reaching this higher previous higher high, which we can consider in this case. Mm, price still has to come back here. Okay? So that's just something you should know. Uh, what can I encourage you on this one? The best thing I can always tell you every day is just patience. That's all. That's the only thing I can say to you. Because every day we are tested on how bad we really want it, or we are willing to wait for it, right? Mm. So, the next thing is AUD card. Uh, did we did break below? Oh, price has broken below the weekly higher low. Okay, so there is a higher chance that next week we might start selling at this point here. Because the weekly is bearish and the daily is also now bearish. Uh, and the 4 hour is bearish. Uh, so what we wait for now is just how the 4 hour will move. Okay. For me in this case, this is why you say the same. You see me saying, okay, let's hope price. Let's expect price to make a new lower low so that when we start going up, we'll be bullish in the forward time frame. You see? So at once we're in this zone, the moment the forward time frame shifts, what we also have our what? Our daily holding or happening at this point. See? And then we get our entry. That's why I always like seeing the 4 hour being the opposite direction of the daily and the weekly. Okay? Uh, because it's helpful. It makes things easier when entering the pairs. Uh, the next thing is NZD card, right? NZD card price has also sold more. I think now we took out the lower low. Oh, we are almost taking out. Yeah, we are almost taking it out today. Hmm, think think we can take these pictures. What do you think? Or we can take them in during the 8 p.m. session. Yeah, we'll take them during the 8 p.m. session. But if we close bearish, notice what I'm from telling you. Remove this. If we close bearish, if we close bearish, mm, that will mean that the 4 hour time frame, I know the 4 hour time frame will also be bearish. So meaning if price starts approaching the 4 hour time frame, mm, mm, wait just a minute. Just prepare this for you guys. Okay. So I'm saying if you look at the daily time frame, we are bearish, and the 4 hour time frame is also bearish, you see? But we're saying if we close bearish like this on the weekly time frame, our first selling point will be this level here. And you see what I was saying just from the previous pair, that I like to see the 4 hour making a what? Low high and a new lower low. And so that once price starts retesting, it will be bullish. You see? So if it's bullish when it's at this level, I'll be expecting what? A shift and then a sell. You see? This means what? On the daily time frame, price will come back here and it has to give me that holding. You see? At this level here. You see? And then you can enter your sell here. You see? So it makes things easier when the 4 hour goes back to your entry level in the opposite direction, okay? Than when everything is in the same direction, then the 4 hour goes back to that level, okay? Most of the time, the 4 hour is not respected that level, and price ends up breaking above, okay? So I like what's happening here. But we'll come back to this conclusion when price finally closes. Mm, NZD USD. Uh, it's still the same thing I was showing you. I need price to come back here also. Here. So even if price is far from this level, even if price looks so far from this level, you can clearly see that the only place I can buy from in the daily time frame, it's this place here. You see? Here. Uh, and the next thing we can say here is even if it sold more, it hasn't made any new lower low on the daily time frame. Okay. So the more it sells and the time it will retest, this just means to us that when we sell, our take profit will be all the way back to this level. You see? So it's actually to our own benefit if price decides to retest this level. Okay? Uh, yeah, so I think that's all for this one. And GPP card price hasn't yet retested. Uh, GBP, Euro GBP, I want to see how the day will close today. Then we can see if we'll get that retest here. AUDNZD, yeah, this was fine. This daily push, the bullish push is fine. Just today, if we can get the bearish close, this will be very fine. Okay? uh, um, this is Euro CHF. You can see price is trying to switch what the daily low higher low, it's trying to take it out. Yeah, but still, even if it takes it out at this level, I'll expect price to come back here, then we can sell. Okay. uh what else do we have? ADJPY, do we have any analysis here? Yeah, we can wait, what's this? Is this a lower low? No, 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 it's not. Yeah, so still, even this one we can sell when price come back here. Okay. I like this one. Uh, it's just that I have to wait for the retest. So which pair is just ready to buy or sell for next week? Because all these just look like they are all for waiting. Uh, GBP card. Yeah, I told you price hasn't yet broken below this level. So there's still time that price can actually break above this level. Okay? And once it breaks above this level, price will go bullish. And once we are bullish, we are bullish in the daily time frame, in the weekly time frame, and we start looking for buys. When Euro USD, NZD USD, AUD USD are all selling. So to be very wise if we get a very sensible close today. Because then I'll be going against all of those next week. Yeah, well, our take profit will be here. But we'll see how the daily closes today. But maybe this is the only pair I know if you can catch a buy fast. I think let me remove this here. This should be around level. This should be level. Okay, so all your videos are ready. After this, I'll upload them. You see. Also, AUDUSD is on spike here. It's either price breaks below and we go bearish, or we'll still have hope of buying next week. Okay. But we'll see. USD JPY. I need price to come back here at 160 level again. Okay. This one also looks nice. Uh, USD card, we also need retest. This one, we need the close first. I think that's it. And I'll see you next week, next hour. Okay? Welcome back, guys. And this is your USD. As you can see, we're having a bit of progress now. And it's something you should be happy to see for a Friday. Okay? Was price was almost even breaking outside this level, but price has held this position, which is a very good sign and defines our greatest entry level when price comes back here. Okay? Because not only are we going to enter, we will know where we are going to come out from easily. When we say this is our sell, yeah, this is our sell. This will be our exit point. You see? Even though our 1 to 3 can be made at this level here, can still hold until price is at this point. Okay? If we like, and you can get that simple 1 to 5. Okay? Because this is a very nice trade, and this is it shows you a lot of potential. But you can see how if you can only hold longer, you make a 1 to 3 another extra 1 to 2 for just doing nothing. Okay. And what this does is it sets you for the next trade you take. Okay. How? Even if you lose the next trade, you still were in profit because you already even made more than your minimum target. Okay. And that's a good achievement. But as you can see now, price is way far from our retest. It's way far from our retest. And the only way we can sell is if price come back here. Okay. Mm, let's see how the 4 hour is respecting this level. Uh, in this case, you can see that we had a very strong 4 hour close, and I like this kind of close. Because if you put on the 3 hour time frame, you can see that price has shifted. Okay, price has gone bullish. So this is a great sign that price is now uh, on its new journey of making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. Okay, why? Because price has now taken out this low here. Here, you see? Uh, this one here, this level here. So the 3 hour is kind of clean. So this means that we'll just wait for price to start making those highs and lows, highs and lows. And then if we get that, we'll simply uh wait for price to come back here, knowing that the price will be bearish when we retest, bullish when we retest. Okay? But for the 4 hour time frame, we're only getting that change when price take out this low. And I suppose, yeah, yeah. Okay. Because this is the only clear lower high and a lower low. But in this case, we are just going to in this case, we're just going to wait for price to break above this level, and then price will retest, and then we can continue waiting for price to come back at this level. Okay. But for now, I really like what's happening here. Yeah. I was only trying to be worried a bit when, in fact, just now, when I started analyzing and I saw this kind of flag. Okay. But then I saw that price has already broken above this level. Okay. Unless if price broke below here, then we can tell that price will continue selling. But in this case, price will continue buying. Okay. So since price will continue buying, um, we just wait for price to come back here. Okay. And once we're at this level, uh, we can just we can now refer to the 4 hour. But what would be very nice today is if price can have a very major push, at least even up to this level, and have that close. Okay. This is me saying this 12 hour candle closes at this level, and then the 4 hour New York session also closes around this level. Then that will be very fine, because then I'll know that I can actually even sell this pair next week. You see? Mm, but the only thing that's standing in between this pair is uh how price closes today. Okay? If it's far from my entry level, let's see, where we can tell that okay, I've not even yet. Uh, where we can tell that okay, from here, then price, let's say, closes at this level here. Yeah, okay. Let me see this. So for this one, it's predicting you need 2 days. But let's just say if price closes at this point here today, yeah? Because Friday sometimes it's always either a slow day or a very big move day. Let's see how we can measure if price was to close here. Yeah, then this would be very sensible that we can sell it next week. Uh, so it just depends on how the daily will close. And then we can call it uh, a legit trade or not. Mm, so the next thing is USD CHF. Uh, price is on its way to retest. And you can see that it's the same thing that I also want to buy, but I need price to come back here. Okay. Uh, then what do we have here? Is I'm trying to see if the daily can have a retest at this level. Okay. Or just at least at this point, because I want to buy at this point here. Uh, so, uh, what keeps me active and interested in this pair is how the daily closes today. Okay. If it can close at least around this level or breaks below this level, then I can also add it to next week. But if it doesn't, I'll give it one more week. Okay. Uh, so the only thing I'm trying to do this is there's something tricky going on in USD card. You can see that price can come back here. I was saying USD card. Sorry, I was just doing something. Price can either retest at this level, or price can come back at this level, or price can actually, same with USD JPY. Price is also trying to test here, and AD, no, not AUD. So if you compare USD CHF, USD JPY, USD CAD, it actually tells you that there is hope that price will come back here. Okay. And what else can we do? Let's just wait for this move here. Okay. AUD CAD. I'm still for this one. Did we already break? Yeah, we already broke. This is the point of breaking. And this is what happens when price comes back here. As you can see, the 4-1 now is trying to retest back to this level. And as it's retesting to this level, we'll now be waiting for price to go bearish. And like I told you, for me in these cases, when price is retesting this level, and you can see the lower high is at this point, and there is a very high chance that price will sell inside deep a bit. Why? Because if you look at the daily time frame, price has to show you that it's holding at this level. Okay, that's to show you a bearish close on the daily time frame. So in that case, it means that price will have to sell more or buy more, then it can shift. Let me see this. Uh, Price has to sell more, buy more, sorry. Uh, and then it can shift and then retest this level and then give me that engulfing. And once it gives me this engulfing, this will mean that the daily time frame has also had what? That holding candle I look for. And that's why I'm saying there's a higher chance price can come back at this level. Okay? And take out this level. Because if price, let's say if price was to retest this level, and then it gives you a daily level at this point here, this means that I can't sell because it's not at my OG level. Okay. So, and if it happens in this way, we should even be more alert. Okay. Uh, because there's a high chance that price will make a new high, then take this low, take this high low here, and then shift it here. Okay. And when price gives us that, we can now confidently sell. So as for now, I'm really just going to lay back, but I know that price will retest at this level. Okay. But the thing with these pairs, they are too fast. And you can get this retest today. You see? And now imagine if this daily time frame closes at this level. This becomes a fun trade. Okay. Uh, But this is too big. Yeah, this is too big. This is how it should be. Yeah, something like this. This, yeah, that was too big. Okay. So in this case, let's try to reanalyze since we've reduced it. Mm, remember, we want the daily come and have a retest here, and then bullish, bearish, holding candle, right? And in the forward time frame, this means that price will come back at this level here. Okay. And when price comes back at this level, it means that we should we can sell. Yeah. And you can see everything now change. But if you look at this too, we are saying price has to come back in this level. This is where we should catch ourselves. And this is our 4 hour OG level. Okay. Meaning if price comes back here, price can sell. Okay. But remember, when price is here, the daily hasn't yet retested this level. You see? This means that price has still a high chance of entering this level. And then when we're in this level, this is a different story. This is where we now start saying, okay, we wait for price to break below the test, and then we sell. Okay? And once we are in this level, I can guarantee you price can do what I just showed you. Or price can just make a new this. Price can just make a new lower higher low and a new higher high, and then do that shift here. Okay. This case, we can just we'll see how price will react when we're at this level. Lastly, this is USD card. Here we are. I'm still trying to see if the weekly gets taken out here. Mhm. So right now, this is where we are, and we'll see how it will react. If price breaks up, fails to break below, I'll still be waiting for buys. Yeah, as funny as it sounds. USD card, USD, NZD USD. I like this. Hopefully we can buy a bit further today. And then we can buy here. But you know, what happens with these things is that price can give you a very surprising push that you even fail how to sell it. You can just see price comes with a strong bearish engulf and retest. These are the retests I don't like because they mess up the analysis. You see? Uh, let's say this kind of retest here, you see? We are peacefully waiting for a buy here and see how price starts to test that day and messes up your buy. You see? These are the ones that I don't like. But they happen either way. You can't do anything about it. Mm, But in this case, we'll see how price reacts. Okay? Yeah. We are at this no G level. Oh, not this. Uh yeah. So this is what we have for now. And GP card is nothing yet. You can see price hasn't yet retested. Euro GPP. Oof. Let's see how the day will close here. Hey, DNZT. I like this. Euro CHF. Yeah, I like this push. And so ZAR USD. Price has somehow retested. What? Mm, price has somehow retested my level. Never gives entries, but I can guarantee you I had a conversation with my uncle. He said in the 15 minutes time frame, trust me, people enter here, this same time frames, just after seeing price retesting this level, people enter. And I still question how these people make money in this time frame. Uh, as well, we are waiting patiently in the pairs. These people are playing with this. Uh, let's see. Okay. But that's it for now. Thank you. Uh, Patient. Yeah. I told you that today we'll try to finish all the analysis. Okay. Mm. But today, uh, oh, since I explained to you, this is Euro USD. Uh, I already told you that price should come back here. That's what we are waiting for. Okay. So if I can start explaining that, I'll just be saying the same thing. Uh, but I like what the 4 hour has done. This one that led to the new obsession. Mm, yeah. So we can see how price uh, will react to this day, and then we can make our judgment of that. But right now, I like this push. Mm. And I told you, don't worry about price leaving us. The next thing is USD CHF. Price has closed at this level also. Okay. For one time frame. And I told you that if price can close at this level or breaks below, we'll hold this till next week. And this is the 4 hour new session. So we'll see how it will also close around 8 p.m. Can break below here also. That would be a very good sign to hold this pair and sell it next week. AUD card, told you we are selling next week at this point. NZD card, you can see the dailies has taken out the weekly time frame. So we'll be also selling at this level. This is NZD USD. They're already bearish. So we'll also be selling at this level. Mm. But I want us to do a certain exercise. Let's try to catch small trades in the lower time. Yeah, you can call it a session, right? So like what BP does now, finally started testing. See, uh, even though in the morning we are buying, as you can see, it changed its course during the New York Open. The last 4 hour candle, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah. So this is a good sign that price is likely to come back here. Uh, GPP. That's why I was telling you to wait to see how price reacts at this level. This pair is full of surprises, brother. Just does what it does sometimes. And you know, it's like you even know price respect this level and it sells, but then it just goes the other way. The reason you don't know. Mm. Uh, Look at it, you can tell that planning to sell from this level, but price has broken above. Okay, for this one, I just want to see how it will close. Was this price, this level, this pair keeps on doing uh anything. ADNZD, told you need price close below that level. This one I also told you what to need. Mm. This ADJPY price also can tell it's failing to break below this level. So the sign and test here. Okay. Uh, this one, Euro card, the problem is that the daily went bearish. So I have to wait for it to shift. Then we can have our shift because we can't buy just like that. It nests itself at this level. And this will just close like I told you. I need price was supposed to test here. The only mistake was it ended up making a higher high. Yeah. GBP oh, might be selling this pair, brothers, especially if the daily fails to break below today at this level. ADJPY also price has failed to break below the weekly time frame. So we failed to break below, still be looking for buys. USD card price is selling. So now let's see which pair we can take. That's the demonstration of this one. Use what time frame? Uh, use for daily for oh, uh, daily is bearish, so we look for sales. 4 hour is bearish, so we can look for sales. Now, price is at this level. Yeah. I think we wait for the 4 hour time frame. Just take the 1 hour. In this case, the 1 hour is bullish. How it be making high highs, so high low, so high. Okay. So we now expect price to come back at this level, then we can buy, right? This level here. So you can see if this is the weekly time frame, this is the pullback we are waiting for, right? We have it now switch to the 30 minutes time. It's the same thing there. Uh, minutes time frame. So uh, price just rejected and then started buying. In this case, waiting for request here, buy, right? 5 minutes time frame. Then so we have our analysis in Euro USD. In Euro CHF, 1 hour is bearish. This is our OG level here, as you can see. Right, 2, 3, 4, 7, right? 30 minutes time frame, same thing. 15 minutes time frame, same. 5 minutes time frame, so then price that's rejected. Okay. So in this case we're going waiting for price to come back. AUD card. Uh, this one, then price to come back here. So it's a bit far. And the card. Mm. This one, the 1 hour is bearish. And the price for it rejected at the level. Then I think, oh, with this double bottom, maybe that should you see this one. 1, 2, 3. See, and so price we tested it and has given a this engulfing. So you can enter yourself and expect right above this same level here. So this is a 15 higher low, this is a 15 lower low. Okay. And you can target this small, that's like that. 5 minutes time frame. Yeah. For the 5 minutes time frame, you don't get the entry. It's not clear because the 5 minutes tends to go bullish, but it's clear in the 15 minutes time frame. So you take yourself at 1 hour. Yeah. So uh, let's see what the house goes out. So the good part is what you just saw in the 15 minutes time frame here, what you just seen here. This can happen in the 4 hour time frame. The exact same thing. Okay? That's the main lesson I'm trying to do. This same exact thing we've seen here can happen in the 4 hour time frame. Okay? And you can view this as an entry. Okay? Um, so what I just wanted to do is so I'm trying to have this one. But this cannot, this thing you're seeing, if I did this, you wouldn't even know what time frame I used. I told you, okay, this is my entry, my 4 hour time frame. You would believe, you see? So everything works. That depends on the type of trader. Yeah. Yeah. This is how far the trader. Uh, so in this case, I have an entry here. 10 minutes to see how it goes. After the 5 minutes time frame, seems to close in once again. I will put it in 5 minutes time frame. So when you see me entering the 4 time frame, I just spare myself this noise. But this happens in the same trade I take. Yeah. And again, this same thing you're seeing here, that is happening in the 5 minutes time frame, can happen in the daily, in the weekly, and even the 4 hour time frame. This same thing you're seeing here. That's up to you to open your mind. Okay. So found one entry. This one 1 minute time frame. Yeah, about this low. This is a low high, high low, high high. There's the weakest, the one now. It's the 8 minutes. It's the minutes. Level. I suppose bearish, but it's now bullish. 15 minutes time frame. This point here can be your entry. Okay. Provided the 15 minutes closes at this level. Let's see if the 5 minutes here make an entry. Uh, for the 5 minutes time frame, the price the entry tested also. So for this one, you can still wait for that retest to occur. One, one, 8 minutes is bullish. Bullish. Price. 1 hour is bullish. So once you catch this here, 1 hour should be bullish. But this is the 4 time frame. The other time frame is bearish. But most of the 1 hour time frame, we use the 4 hour as our 1 hour. Uh, we can just try to utilize an entry. 50 minutes, it means it be another hour. But if price, see in the 5 minutes contract, 5 minutes time frame was to maybe break below here. Very nice time to sell. Yeah. If the 1 hour is bullish and all these time frame are bullish, we should do, if we try to follow the 1 hour, uh, this here should be our buying. Yeah. Let's see 5 minutes time. Especially that price did this lower, higher, low, higher, high, retest first hold, comes back outside, retest, now we need an engulfing. Yeah, so if this engulfs, we can enter a buy here. Now, bearish, 8 minutes time frame is also bearish. My frame is not clear. I can just see the straight. I'll take it, I'll just cross it. Okay. Yeah, we think we can catch it. Maybe maybe I want to learn a very strength. Just have to continue. Yeah, next level. No, there's this, I think there's one field I came across. All you used to do is to draw this line. This is the best new application in Scandal. And how its distance, which is here, support, and prices breaks below it, like this, it's broken. Uh, closes, moment just closes here, it enters the cell. Just see price close at level. And there's, yeah, and he's made millions. See what happens next. Yeah. And let's see how the 5 minutes goes. This one, the 5 minutes goes way above. So I can actually buy here. Let's see how, you know, here. This one never came back here. Yeah, so we see what does happen here. The people who trade this for every day around 9 a.m. That's all. After 9:30, and they switch to the 4 hour time frame. Okay. Price breaks above or below. That's it. We make sure they go aggressive. Yeah. So there is many ways to make money in the markets. One side, but if you see, there can be times like this where it can come back here. So then, uh, this one. So you can find maybe in this trade, it got stopped out. Okay? this, you will still wait for price to come and break outside here. And you try again the same sale. So like this, it was stopped out, found it as a loss. If you drag this at the same point, wait for this to repeat itself. If price breaks above and we test here, he will buy. Yeah, that's how these people find their edge. Uh, so uh, that's fine what you like. Figure out what you don't like, and you find balance. Very good strategy for yourself. Yeah. So let's see if our strategy is being respected. Our strategy is still standing. I still retesting this level. See? But anyway, I think that's it for this session. Uh, we've had fun with these more time frames here and there. Whatever you see happening in the 4 time frame, the daily time frame, also happens in the lower time frame. Yeah. This whole structure seen in the 15 minutes time frame can be a weekly structure, easy, and you wouldn't even know it. If someone did this, it tells you where is price going to go. You would say to him, okay, weekly is bullish, we're looking for buys at this level here. But you don't know the time frame, you see? If someone was very this is the 15 minutes time frame, you will be surprised at them. So, and everything you see is happens in every time frame. Okay. Uh, so that's it for this session. I'll see you in the next. Guys, we made it to 8 p.m. I didn't disappoint, eh? No, I was just a bit late, but we made it too. And the trade we left ended up playing out. But it took us out by pips. So we're saying before we have to put our stop at this level. But maybe point of the OG level was supposed to be this way. But we can say this wasn't a clear test. Price broke below, broke outside, broke above. Then maybe enter this level. stop the same high. Maybe that's the reason why it got stopped out because we were wrong about the level, the drawing of the level. That's why I always emphasize make sure it's the body, not the wicks. Okay? Because the wicks will always cause you trouble. Anyway, let's see how we're looking in the day. All these pairs. Uh, so since the 15 minute straight played out, even though we got locked out because of not drawing a very sensible OG level, that's a very good lesson should both learn from. So enjoying this OG level like this, you're seeing it, my entry should be almost at this level here. Okay, not these weeks. Okay, because we've both seen what happens, right? Uh, then what's next here is NZD USD. Uh, the we've had the sale, and all we need is a retest at this level. Okay, all we need is a retest at this level, and uh, and right now I like how the daily is almost trying to close. We're not breaking below. You can see it keeps on rejecting this break, and this is a sign that we can still have next week price retest to this level. Okay. Uh, yeah, but won't rush this. Oh, applies patience. Because the good part is this time we know where we're going, right? And not just trading like we used to trade when we first started out. Okay. But when price leaves us, trying means to buy in the same push or sell in the same push. AUD card. mm, this is still nice for us. Uh, and we're just waiting for price to come back here. Okay. Price comes back here, and then you can wait for that 4 hour shift that we test on the cell. Mind you, the 4 hour shift should be at the body before not the week. Okay? But we just saw what happened. And that's a very nice reminder from the rules I told you that daily should be a full body candle close when retesting, not a weak rejection. Okay? And the same thing should be applied in our entry. Okay? So I just thought it's only applied to the retest. Okay? Yeah, but this is what we're waiting for. And we'll see how we make our progress by that. And the next thing is USD CHF. Uh, uh, price actually tried to reject this level. Tried to reject our retest with a very strong 4 hour close. But nevertheless, this week rejection is a sign that price next week might have a weak feel at this point here. Okay. Mm, yeah. there's a high chance price will come and fill this level. Okay. And so if price fills this level, uh, what does this mean? We will now have hope that price will continue requesting. But that will happen next week. Okay. And if price closes this way, unfortunately, maybe I might add the pair that I won't be looking forward to expect a, a trade that same way. Okay. Due to how the price is looking. The next thing is Euro USD. The same scenario. Price at the very drop. And I remember telling you that this four candle either break us or melt us, because this would have been another push breaking above this level. But I get why we're having this in the 4-hour time frame. It's because of this level has to be respected. You see? So this level has to be respected. And then price will let down buy from this level here. This level here. Okay. Because every level has to be respected, by the way. Okay. Because this is what we trade. Price breaks below the price at this level. We expect a rejection, and we had the rejection, so it's fine. But just know that the overall move, the daily time frame, okay, is that this price has to buy and find itself here. Okay. I don't know how it will do it, but that's what it has to do. Okay. Only unless if next week price decides to make a new what? A new lower low. Then we'll say, okay, we've made a new lower low, a new lower high. This is invalid now. And this won't happen. Okay. But so long as this is our lower low and this is our lower high, price has to come back here. Okay. And that I do believe. And with this week pullback, you're seeing there's also a higher chance also that price on the Monday will just continue to feel it. Because this week is very long. Okay. What I'm trying to say is what happened here. Price made this week, but price filled it. Okay. So this week, price was most likely to feel it next week. Okay. Uh so we only have the last session at 10 p.m. and it's been a very good session today. For now, we've showed up for everything. And you should clap yourself that you decided to watch all the 5 videos where I've been just explaining the same thing every day, the same thing, for nothing has changed at all. Nothing has changed. Okay. But we have to make the videos regardless. Okay. That's what you call showing up. Okay. That's why they say when you perfect a craft or you're on a specific craft, it becomes boring. Okay. Because you know what to do, and your only job is repeating what you know every day, every day, until it's a year, until it's another year, and perfecting that same thing, and it becomes boring. Okay. And that's the part most of these people get lost because they think boring is there's nothing interesting here. But in that same boring, that's where your reputation is built. That's where you now learn how the price really moves. You understand the whole business. You learn a lot of things. Because throughout the week today, what I've learned, it's just what I was from showing you that when we're also waiting for an entry in the 4 hour time frame, we want the entry to touch the OG level candle body close, not the wick. Okay. And if we never showed up all 4 days, we wouldn't have known that today. Okay. We would have only known that it's only important in the daily time frame. Okay. But you've seen through showing up every day, we've learned one thing, one important thing, which is so important because you can have your analysis all this time, everything set, but then you just mess up at the entry and price takes you out and then it goes your way. You see? But with that knowledge, you reduce the chances. You see? So that's the good part of showing up. Show up, guys. Show up every day. Okay? Trust me, it's worth it. Thank you for watching. God bless you all. And we meet at 10 to have the weekly close. Welcome back, guys. So, as you can see, we have come towards the end. And can close the markets here today. Okay. When we can take our pictures for this week. For USD, this level that we got. Okay. STCHF. Uh, waiting for replace here. And, this is what we got. Yeah. Time frame also. This is what we got. ADJPY. We were waiting for a daily shift. Mm, uh, uh, we're waiting for price to break above this level. We didn't get that. Mm. We ended up getting daily time frame. Price to break above here. That price to break. test and buy that. Uh, so what? Next, then the card. What are we looking for? Waiting for uh, 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 4 hour SOS, but we didn't get that. And what happened? What happened? In this case, we can put up the 4 hour time frame. So this is what we're waiting for. Price never is what we need. Yeah. Next is NZD USD. Uh, it's- it's what daily time frame also. So it's wait a week. We're expecting GP card to have a retest here, but it seems not to do it this week. Yeah. This one, still expecting price to break below this level. Uh, yeah. The CHF price has finally imitated the weekly time frame. So to analyze it clearly this uh, weekend. But other than that, that's it for this week. Uh, USD, it was I looking for you. I told you you could buy. You see, on a 40. Guys for watching. God bless you all. Have a good night. Sleep.